Hey guys, what's up? My name's Seth. This is Modestly Minimal. And today, we're talking all about weight loss. Before we get started, if you like what we're producing here, head on down in the description, check out Florin's page, go follow him on Instagram, get him to 10,000 followers. He's halfway there. Get him there, please.
Please.
Follow his YouTube channel. It'll be linked as well as his Instagram. And then if you like the videos that I'm producing, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment down below what you've done to lose weight, because I want to know. I'd be willing to try it maybe. Unless you're like smoking crack or something, then, I'm not going to try that. But, yeah, just like our channel. Share it with someone who you think needs to lose weight. Obviously, probably phrase it a little bit better than that, though. So with me today, I have my best friend, someone who's been a friend of mine since we were, what, 14?
Just about, yeah.
15, forever ago. This is Florin. Florin lives in Virginia, in Charlottesville. And he currently has a YouTube channel that he started and he's uploading to. What's it called?
Following Florin.
So if you guys get a chance, check that out. He's vlogged some of Denver here, his travel to Denver, the food scene in Denver. He has a ton of videos coming up of different travels around the area. Obviously being cautious and safe with his health and the health of others. He's not out here, putting people at risk. He's making sure that his travel is done right, and it's not going to further the spread of this crazy stuff going on right now. So, like I said, today we're talking about weight loss. Now, for me, growing up, I never had to worry about gaining weight.
Yeah.
I mean, I did martial arts, I did cheerleading. I could eat what I wanted. So many Friday nights we would go to Burger King and eat at 10 o'clock at night, and then I'd go home and eat again, and then we'd get up and do it all again the next day.
Yeah.
So, in my old age, I'm finding that my metabolism is not as strong as what it used to be. Now, I'm not going to be the one talking to you about weight loss today, because as you can see, I haven't begun that journey. But Florin here has, and he's going to give us some tips and kind of his schedule, his plan of what he did to lose weight, to get into a healthy lifestyle, and ultimately to help him enjoy his life better. Because I know one thing, I don't consider myself fat. I may joke about it quite a lot. But I know, with weight gain, whether it's 10 pounds or it's 100 pounds, you definitely feel the difference. You don't feel as healthy, you don't feel as clean. And people can say what they want, but living a healthy lifestyle is definitely the way to go, and it's definitely the way to preserve a better quality of life and a longer life. And if you have loved ones, obviously you want to be here for them. So, let's get started.
All right.
So, first, really what you need to do is you need to get to a point where you decide that you need to make a change. If you're not willing to commit to that change, it's going to be hard to stick to anything. So for you, at what point did you get to a weight or a jean size, and did you say, I need to make a change? And what was that weight or that jean size, or at what point did you say, something's got to be different?
Well, I think it got to the point where I had old clothes, old pants that I really liked, but one day I tried to put them on and, have, that good old thing where the button doesn't work, and then you're like, oh, when did this happen? That couldn't happen. I think
Stretchy pants.
I like skinny stuff, so I don't like stretchy pants. But that was the moment for me when I realized I lost control a little bit. When pant sizes weren't starting to fit, I was not mindful of what I was eating. I would wake up with headaches. I was dehydrated. All those quick symptoms. Bloating in the face and in the stomach from sodium. So
What was your weight that you got up to?
I was creeping up to 220, but I was like right around 215, 217. Yeah.
And so, in like high school, what did you like? What was your weight in high school? What was your diet like? What was your training regimen like?
In high school, I was easily around 150-ish, and my diet, I mean, honestly, to tell you the truth, it was not that clean, but we were, Seth included, we were exercising constantly throughout the day, early in the morning to the late at night, so we ate healthy, but at the same time, we were enjoying our high school years and not really watching our diet completely, so...
Now, gaining the weight is easy. That's the easy part. I don't want to say anybody can do it, because there are certain conditions that make that very hard to do, and there are some people out there who struggle to gain weight. But for someone like us, who gains it pretty easy, getting it off is the hard part.
That's what she said.
So, for me, I know back before COVID, I'd sign up for a gym, not go, cancel it the next month. Sign up for another gym a couple months later. You know, when COVID hit, the area that we lived in, it wasn't easily accessible to go out and walk. So we would try to do like workouts like on TV from YouTube, and it's just hard. Like, I hate going to the gym. I don't like the environment. The type A personality that you usually find at the gym is just not for me. Now, I know for some of you watching, you may absolutely love the gym, and that's great. You've got to find something you love. But for a lot of people, that's not it. So for you, you know, you got up to 215 to 220. You decided you needed to make a change. What did you do physically to get rid of the weight?
Well, I didn't use any diet pills. I didn't starve myself. I actually just started walking one day. It actually happened because I needed to walk to the grocery store. I lived close enough to a grocery store, and each day I would start walking, sometimes short distance, just 1-2 blocks, and gradually, when the days went on, months went on, I extended that, and 1 mile one day, and after a few weeks I would make it 2 miles, etc., and eventually I was making my way to 6 to 7 miles a day after a few months, and that's where it all started.
So, like I said, after you've come to your decision to make a difference, we heard what Florin did to lose the weight, which was just get out there and start walking. Start making a difference. Now, the next big thing is diet. You know, you can't eat 3 triple cheeseburgers and go to McDonald's for breakfast and then eat cake for dinner and drink 6 Monsters a day. It doesn't work. But I think this culture of you have to do paleo, you have to do keto, or you have to drink Slim Fast 6 times a day. Like,
I think that stuff's actually more unhealthy for you than anything else.
yeah, I mean, you can get on here with your pseudoscience and you can say what you want, but I've yet to really see where any of that benefits you. So, what did you do? Did you diet? Did you start fasting? I mean, we've already determined you walk and you did black tar heroin.
Right.
I'm not joking about drug addiction. It's a very serious thing. I'm just making a joke because we've been lifelong friends, so stop.
I smoked 8 packs of cigarettes a day. No. So I didn't know anything really about diet, anything like that. I mean, watch YouTube videos. I'm not a nutritionist. Please don't follow any of my advice. Always talk to your doctor. Got to put that in there. But I started, first I just started cutting out things like sugar, like lots of sugar, like candy and, junk like that. Soda. I love soda. I love a good old Coke. So I started cutting that stuff out. Because what you need to do, again, I'm not telling you what to do, it's what I did. What I had to do was I just had to start cutting out things that I was eating on the regular, like refined carbs, I love Mexican food, so traditional refried beans, stuff like that. Cut out bread, iffy. Cut out the white. If you have to have bread, stick with the wheat, because that's what I did. So I just started cutting out junk, extra junk, filler stuff, snacks, late night snacks. Started to increase my water intake. And as far as diet, I started eating more grilled chicken, rice, vegetables, salads, tuna, good fish, salmon, stuff like that. Healthy.
So again, this is one of those things that you don't have to have a ton of money to do. You can control your portions. I've been, until Florin got here and screwed up my entire health kick.
Food here in Denver is so good.
Yeah, it really is. I've been doing the 16/8 fasting, which has been great for me. Lots of water. Probably drink too much water. But you don't have to have a lot of money to eat healthier. There's always places that you can go to get decent food cheaper, and controlling your portions will make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I do want to say, because it's something I believe in, I see these guys that go to the gym and they're in the gyms all day long and they eat the same thing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They never eat, they never stray away from anything with their diet. And for certain people that are like making a name for themselves in the bodybuilding world or whatever, that's their career, that's great. Do what you got to do to succeed if that's what you enjoy. But you only live one time. You have one life on this earth. And being healthy is great. But if there comes a time when you want to go out to dinner and you want to have a Coke with your dinner, or you want to have a ginger ale, or you want to have a coffee, don't limit yourself just because you're not happy with your weight. Like, obviously there's times medically when you need to not eat or drink things.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing that's going to succeed to you losing weight is being happy. And I know this is something for you, which we'll get into at the end of the video. Okay, so to recap, we've talked about making the decision to better your life. We've talked about what to do physically. Pick something that you can be consistent with, that you enjoy. We've talked about diet, and that's just eating cleaner, controlling your portions, and not starving yourself. Don't do heroin either. And then next is kind of like what steered you away from the gym? Like, I know for me, one, it's like the serious type A personality that you find at the gyms. Two is right now during COVID, it is, impossible to go to the gym. I'm not complaining about wearing masks, but wearing masks while you work out, like, have a heat stroke.
Yeah.
And so what turned you away from the conventional methods of picking things up and putting them down?
Well, similar to you, it's the again, I'm not bashing on people who go to the gym. If it's for you, great, keep doing it. But for me, no, it was not for me, because just the type A personality, like you said, gotta lift 195 pounds 25 times. Just that, I don't know, that was just not for me. And it's funny, because before I started walking like outside and all that, when I went to the gym, I would try to do some dumbbells, and after 2 minutes I was like, I don't want to do this. Went straight to the treadmill to go walk. But again, it's person by person, but just the culture of gym life is just not, it did not attract to me. If anything, I felt more discouraged after I left the gym than anything.
Yeah. And I think that's true for a lot of people. They don't, they go to the gym and they're very intimidated. Now, I will say, there are some gyms out there where there are people there that are incredibly helpful,
Oh yeah.
that will help people in their journey, but for the most part, you don't find that. And I think that's what turns people away. And, you know, here's the thing. You can enjoy something without pushing everybody around you to do that one thing. You have to celebrate your differences and accept what other people enjoy as well.
That's a good way to put it.
And I think, you know, while the gym is great for some people, and I gotta say, I'm jealous of those guys that look like clouds,
Oh yeah.
that, you know, wear the string tank top things and they're just like jacked all the time. It looks super cool. But I don't have the desire to go through that, or really even to look like that. It looks cool, but I just want to be happy. That's it.
Yeah.
And if that makes you happy, 100% great. If you want to fire back at me in the comments, go ahead.
You're canceled.
Alright, now, last is something that's somewhat subjective, and please follow the laws where you live. For me, I live with OCD, and anxiety, depression, all of that comes with it. And so, therapy, you know, all of that jazz. But one thing that has worked so great for me has been CBD and cannabis. And it's such a great regulator for not only metabolism, but positivity, great mental health. And it's something that's made my life easier. So it's made going out and walking or eating more pleasant. CBDFX, when I lived in Virginia and Florida, has been something that has been absolutely amazing. Their oils are very pure, third-party tested, and they're potent. You can choose an array of different flavors, different strengths. They have gummies. If you're into vaping, they have vape. They have like drinkables, and it's been something great for me. Have you had the opportunity to try CBDFX?
I have, thanks to this guy. Yep.
Has it helped? Have you noticed a difference with your daily life?
Yeah, similar to you, you know, my walking de-stresses me, but I kind of started to use it in the evening when I would kind of be done walking. I want to relax, read a book, just kind of unwind. And, you know, at first I was very skeptical of all that stuff, but then I tried it and I was like, wow, it actually works. So, yeah.
And the science behind it is there. Every human, every living being has an endocannabinoid system. You have to feed it, just like you have to feed yourself. When do we get cannabinoids? So CBDFX, the link will be in the bio below. There will be a coupon code there for you to use when paired with the link. Make sure to use that, get yourself some. And it's, again, like he said earlier, consult your doctor. You know, make sure it's right for you, and make sure the laws in your area support that. Alright guys, so to recap, decide you need to make a change. Find something you can be consistent with. Eat clean. Be conscious of what you're eating. You can choose to add CBD into your life, or any supplement for that matter that's a good, natural, tested, and approved substance. I'm not telling you to go out here and do heroin or even all the creatines and stuff like that. It's I've not seen science that says it's great for you. If you have an article and it's a proven journal, leave it down below. I'd be more than willing to read it. But if you like today's video, make sure to like it, share it with somebody, subscribe to the channel. Florin's Instagram and YouTube channel will be linked in the bio, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.